Hi, guys. It is so wonderful to be here with you today. Absolutely wonderful. So, Victoria Rader with You to Shine. That was cool. I got a reverb from Instagram. The alignment of this is so great. We got dual expression. Today, we're talking about the power of expression, the law of expression, the quantum principle of expression. And because it is so powerful, aligned, and needed, I will be expressing it probably a little bit longer than our regular time together. As we're going through Worthy Me journal, this is where you can get it along with other journals. We are on page 53. And page 53, the quote from Vincent van Gogh: if you hear a voice say you cannot paint, then paint. Okay, which voice is it? I want to be so clear on this incredible teaching that came through many years ago for me that I've been striving to apply every day. And today in the morning came through for quite a few of my clients and even an interview. And that is all about the proper alignment. So, in order to create a life living from your worth, a life worth of fulfillment and joy, we take 4 steps. Many years ago, I've actually launched a podcast and did it for 2 seasons that was called All About the Voice. So we're talking about the law of expression and the voice when the voice tells you. And in All About the Voice, the whole premise was the voice you listen to is the voice that dictates your life. Because every day, in many ways, you hear more than one voice internally. They can be summarized to two main voices: the voice of your scared me, little m, little e, scared me, the one that told Van Gogh don't paint, and the voice of sacred me that would remind him you were born to be a painter. So I want to give you the process in All About the Voice, the very introduction of the first 4 episodes of creating all reality. But through the law of expression today, we're going to polish it for you. So you first become aware. You become aware of what you want to create. You become aligned, second step. Aware, then you align. Then third step, you take action. And that leads over and over and over and over to a life of abundance created from your worth. So first you become aware of your worth and you continually become aligned with it. Then you act from the place of your worth and it unfolds into the life of abundance. Now, what about those voices? The voices come in misunderstanding of the conflict of the two voices. So what happens? You receive a divine knowing, you receive a guidance, you become aware of it, you align. The voice tells you, you've got to do this. I had a very interesting development. I had a beautiful soul that was guided to join our community. All the notes are always down in the captions, but she was guided to join our community. And she went to do that and faced some resistance. And she said, oh, that's misalignment. It's very interesting because what happens for you and me is a combination of two voices. You first know what you should be doing. And then as you do it, the secondary voice comes in and questions your alignment. For your energy, first comes the alignment and then action. That action often is met with resistance from the scared part of you that questions you. And then you're all confused and you say, am I in misalignment then? The reality is the second voice, the questioning voice, is only brought into alignment through action. Example, you know the inner knowing, the healthiest thing for your body is to go work out. That's your alignment. The action is to go work out. And as you are gearing up to go work out, that secondary voice pops in and says, oh no, you shouldn't. Why would you? And you're like, oh, so what should I be aligned with? You align with the first voice of knowing, of spiritual guidance. You take action through the voice of resistance. And then what happens? After the workout, you're so happy that you followed through. So that's where that alignment and action, your energy, your big E, is first aligned with guided action. Your little m has to go through action to receive alignment. And so if you hear a voice saying you cannot do something, if it was placed on your heart through your higher self, do it anyway. If you hear a voice say you cannot paint, then paint. Why? Because you are absolutely worthy of this powerful alignment. And with that, I wanted to wrap up with a blessing from Empower Me app, which you can get at empowerme.love. We're going to see which blessing expresses through the law of expression this powerful correlation. May you be blessed with insights into human hearts and relationships. May you have healthy boundaries and compassionate understanding. May you be appreciating and appreciated. Be blessed. And why? Because you are worthy of God's infinite love. Much love.